And I rarely do webinars, but I was talking to a great friend of ours. Her name is always Jody Bear, and we do our radio show on Building Fortunes Radio. And we decided that we would do this on a platform called Restream, and hopefully this is going to go to lots of different places all at the same time. So Jody and I do a radio show on Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you go to buildingfortunesradio.com/Jody, you'll be able to hear her all over again, share her message. She's got some great stuff, but she's a really special person in my life. She's made a huge difference in health and finances and a whole bunch of things for a lot of other people. She focuses a lot on weight gain or weight loss, and the cool thing is that she's just an incredible individual. So I'm going to turn it to her, as I'm kind of shy on the camera, and she's going to do her thing. And I'm going to try not to smile. Well, I always smile when Jody does stuff, so I'm just here. She kind of makes me crack up, and if I have to turn away because I'm laughing too much, that's probably why. So here we go, and Jody, to you.
Guess what? This is a joyful time. So for those of you that don't know me, health coach Jody. I can tell you this, 40 years a health coach, 20 years in direct health. But what my program has been is to help people transform from the inside out. And what I've been able to do working with Peter for the last 7 years, I can't believe it, once a week on our live radio show, is to give people the 6 pillars: spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, yes, social, and financial. But today, we're just going to make it about you and the 12 days for holiday health. So for those of you that know me, you know that I have a background in as a vocal musician, classically trained. And yes, I sang in many of the concert halls all over Europe and the Northern America. Yes, Northern America, not South America. I can do a little Spanish, but not much. But this is what I do because I have a passion for helping others. So I think I'm going to help you with my retake and my remake before we go into the 12 days for holiday health for Healthful Holidays, Healthful Holidays. May your immune system keep boosting. May your relationships come true. Healthful holidays. May your BMI keep lowering. May your exercising be you. Healthful holidays. Healthful holidays. May your stress load keep reducing. May your mindset, your spirituality, and all your dreams come true. For you, and you, and no one else but you. Helpful holidays to you. So this is what we're going to do for the Healthful Holidays. Now, these tips that yes, thank you, Peter. These tips I'm going to give to you are the 12 days to holiday health. You can find them on my Facebook page. Yes, Jodee, Jodee, Bear, Baer. Can't miss it. Only one in Howie and the Hills. So howdy, as I would say, for our first live stream, Peter, howdy from Howie and the Hills. And these are the double H's for holiday health. You can see these. I'm going to take notes. Just go and look them up because they really will help you. Day number 1. How to improve your immune system. I started out saying, may your immune system keep boosting. Why is that important? Because when you have an immune system, you have less inflammation. So use some of my absolute favorite immune system supplements. Go to my website, Jodee at Health Coach Jodee. That's Jodee. Yes. healthcoachjodi.com. Peter built it. I'm so proud of it because of what we've done. And all of these 9 things to boost your immune system in this COVID era are all there under the blogs. Okay. B6. B6. Be sexy with 6. It will give you energy. It will give you vitality, and it will stimulate because the body, see, surgeries, therapies, there is nothing that really cures. No, nothing cures, but guess what? The body is an absolute miracle-making machine. So you can redo and redo you from the inside out with this. And B6 is one of these. Staying hydrated is very important. There is Ganoderma drops. Great product, which will oxygen the 90% that your body, remember you said, una vida, one life, una cuerpo, one body, will hydrate your body something wonderfully. Ganoderma drops, vitamin E. Vitamin E for your skin will just soak in along with vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin, even in Florida, as Peter and I are, we need vitamin D3 with K2. And then mushrooms. Yes, mushrooms. Why? Think about it. Are the lowest organism down here. You have Ganoderma, reishi, you have turkey tail, lion's mane. There are so many others. Cordyceps. These mushrooms are the lowest organism, and they will boost your system because they're alkaline. And then you put blue-green algae, which is acidic, together. Guess what? Even on Mars, what did they find? Blue-green algae, and they found algae and mushrooms. Enough said. Start with the bottom, work your immune system, your weight. I know this one really well. When Bob Bear found me on the beach and we married, now it will be 10 years next month. My goodness gracious. I went into private practice and I focused on weight management, is what we call lasting transformation. If you have that 35 pounds or more to lose, if you have the COVID-19 that's around your belly, we can take care of the lasting and great way. It's just a fact. Now, in these 10 years, my teams, I left it off at about 700,000 pounds, yes. And it's lasting weight loss. Starts with hydration. Drink more water. 30 minutes before a meal is key. And drink half your body weight in water. Go for walks. Walking is the best thing. Just text me at 678-522-37 appointment, and I'll tell you how you can do this interval walk that will give you a twist and shout for easy exercise. Eat more protein, reducing your weight. Not the I'm going to eat 3 pounds of bacon and get all the fat and bring and have your cholesterol go all the way up. No, ketogenic, plant-based diet. So eat more protein because higher protein diets will help you burn the fat, lose the weight, and then along with your sleep, when you can get in that REM sleep nowadays, and we imbibe, have a cocktail or two, but actually alcohol will interfere with your sleep. It's a sleep inhibitor. You want to go into your REM sleep. You want to get into that long, deep, lasting sleep. Why? Well, so you wake up refreshed, but also you want to be there because what will happen is that as you go into that long-lasting sleep, you will dump the cortisol, which is the belly fat. It's going to be that. It's going to be belly fat. Let it go. And then you will feel be an inflammation reducer with sleep. And then green tea. Now, because it is the holidays, I love pomegranate. Pomegranate, and you can get it palm in the grocery store. I've got some in the refrigerator right now. Bob Bear and I drink about 4 ounces a day. Great antioxidant. Just decrease, your BMI. It just will. Green tea and pomegranate. Check it out. That's day number 2. Health for holidays number 3. Well, easy ways of exercising. I already alluded to that about the interval walk. It's 55 minutes, start out with 35, work up to 55, start out slow, but there's a certain way that you do it with a metronome. I won't get into it right now on this podcast, but just email me at jodee@healthcoachjodee, and I will allow me to take you through this interval walk. Now, this one, guys, it's just not for women. It's Kegels. You know, you've got your base chakra. That's where your bladder and your bowel control is. That wall, over years of walking, it loosens up. You can do Kegels just at a red light. You can do it sitting in traffic. You can sit while watching your favorite bowl game. Contract those muscles. We call it that pranayama. We talk at that base chakra as a health coach. It's also in yoga, it's called the bandhas. It's stand it up, hold it for 10 seconds, relax. It will make all the difference in the world of just your overall body health. Boy, you don't have to go to it and have a gym membership for that, because you're getting the cardiovascular going, and including thinking, oh, I got to get that rope above my head and balance. Plank walkout. When you do a plank, what are you doing? You're horizontally engaging those bandhas. It is absolutely amazing. And guess what? You don't have to have any equipment to walk, do a Kegel, just have to have a plank is all you need, because you've got your body. And squat thrust, meaning go down, have your legs apart at about a 90-degree angle. Hold that. And if you're thinking, well, I'm a little unstable, go do it next to a wall. It will help your arms, your chest, your back, your core. You need everything to be in optimal health, not only for the holidays, but throughout the year and for the rest of your life. Now let's look at day number 4, your energy. I say energy plus vitality equals longevity. I can certainly say this, being 2 months before my 67th, I can hardly believe it, birthday. Well, guess what? Boosting your energy starts with relaxation. Who would have thought of this? Yes, like meditation, self-hypnosis, yoga is my favorite exercise, without a doubt. See, Tai Chi, excellent, because you're working your muscles. I just had to have a sip of the best tasting coffee in the world, which is alkaline coffee. By the way, I do what I preach, and guess what? It has Ganoderma mushrooms in it. All right. Now, one of the major reasons for fatigue is overwork. Now, not getting into a lot of spiritual things, but I just want to keep something in mind. Our Creator, which his original name is Yahuwah. You may know him as God or Creator, but I'm going to call him Yahuwah. Yahuwah came in, created the heavens and the earth, and he rested one day. Now, if he rested one day, should you and should I? Of course, give it a try. You will be amazed at what it will do to revitalize you, just like meditation. 15 to 45 minutes. What are you going to do with a meditation? You're going to sit, relax, listen with your eyes closed. I said, well, I've never done this before. Do you breathe? In and out. All of a sudden, you will see your third eye and you will have an image. Fix on that. Try it. You'll amazingly feel better. Because why? Because as you slow down, you speed up. As you rest for that day, you'll have energy, vitality, longevity. Exercise we've talked about already. And if you think that you're waking up sleep deprived, talking about energy, and just be acidic, try wheatgrass. Yes, it's a little bag. You can get it for $8 and it will last you for a year. Okay, a scoop in is about half a teaspoon. Put it in water first thing in the morning. If you're thinking, oh, I'm just fatigued. Take that wheatgrass and see how all of a sudden you will feel alkaline. Your body will be restored, because when you stay in disease not be there, and when you're in alkalinity, you have more energy, which has vitality, which will lead to longevity. So rather than that pricey sports drink, I'm going to come back to, just make sure if you're feeling a little fatigued, maybe a little dehydrated, because when you come to be thirsty, guess what? You're way past I'm needing hydration. You are already dehydrated. Let's go into better sleep. I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Increase your bright light. Stay away from as many LEDs as you can during the day. Having natural light, blue light is amazing. In the evening, blue light therapy will absolutely give you a sense of homeostasis. Don't consume caffeine when to. Now, I am sitting here because I've got to keep going for a while, but I would never usually at 3 p.m. Eastern is my cutoff time for any caffeine. I know my threshold, and I tend to be high energy, so I don't need a lot of caffeine. You might be one of these people who can drink caffeine until you go to bed at night, but usually 3 to 4 p.m. is most people's cutoff times. No more caffeine, because you need to wind down. At night, take a melatonin, add some herbs, hibiscus, passion flower, valerian, all really great. And then, as I said before, remember, alcohol will be a sleep inhibitor, so you won't get into that restful REM sleep. Set your bedroom temperature for lower than what you normally do during the evening, and give yourself about 4 hours after you eat before you go to bed, because it will keep you up at night as well. Isn't that interesting? Then get a comfortable bed. Now, Tempur-Pedic is my favorite. I know the purple mattresses out there, just one that you lay on it and you're going, okay, I can't feel me, is a really good tip. And this is kind of an ad for Mike Lindell of mypillow.com. Get a great pillow. That really is an amazing pillow, because, and that cranial lightweightness is where it starts, because it's in the cabeza is where it all starts. Your brain is the first brain, then your digestion is your second brain. So shouldn't your digestion feel good on the mattress and your first brain feel well taken care of on the pillow? Guess what? Now we're already up to number 6. Reduce stress and anxiety. Exercise does it right then and there, because it just level. We know that. Great stress and anxiety. Put it on your calendar. I'm going to have my de-stress time. Exercise, meditation, a lot of these overlap, but you can see how important it is to have these concepts in your head. You can, can't you? All right. And you want to do this, don't you? Because be good to you. You're the only person that will never leave you. Put the oxygen mask on yourself. And is what they say on the airplane, a flight attendant. They will always say, that's how it works. Start with figuring out a way daily that you can reduce stress and anxiety through exercise and then meditation. And consider some of the B supplements, as I'd said before. Essential oils are amazing. I love lavender. I love lavender. Chamomile is a great one. Light a candle if you're a candle person. I have diffusers in every room almost of our house, and they all have a different scent. Depending on, orange is very nice and light and airy for our kitchen. Lavender for the bedroom. I have one that is focus for my office. See how essential oils, because what is that first word? It says they're essential. Great start. Another essential. It's a necessity for me. Spend time with friends and family. Isn't that social pillar? You see how all 6 of those pillars that we started, spiritual, physical, emotional, mental, social, and financial, it's all there. Learn to say no, because when you say no, you're allowing somebody else to say yes. So you control you, and then the rest. Better, loving relationships. We are social, emotional beings. Especially during the holidays, keep your expectations realistic. No one can be everything for you. But when you have a relationship and you're a whole and they're a whole, you come together and you make a bigger whole. So know where you end and they begin with those healthy boundaries. And healthy relationships means that you are accepting people just as they are, no matter what, and you're not trying to change them. The only place that you need change is at the checkout counter, at the grocery store. Changing another person means they are modifying themselves to you. Guess what? Then they are violating their space. So keep the change to the coins and not in your relationship, okay? Talk with each other. Just because communicate will mean that you will commune and you will find a way to activate and be in action, in communication action with your other person, a spouse, a significant other, family member, your children as well. Taking care of yourself. As I already said, take care of yourself, and then everything else will fall into place. If you make plans with someone, always follow your word, your bond. Be 100% accountable for you in that. Okay? If there's a conflict, just fight fair. The past is the past. That's why you will be singing Auld Lang Syne. Let it go, as in the past. And then you look to the future. Why is that important? Because as you have many years of marriage, let's say many years of a significant long-term relationship, you're always going to be digging up the past. And all of a sudden, that's very heavy. If you're sitting there with a bag of rocks on you because you're thinking, oh, you're taking on and taking on and taking on, eventually that rucksack will break. It just will, because the weight on you. So fight fair. Don't take on any other person's stuff because you had enough stuff for you. Let it go, as in baggage on the airplane. Know what you're going to leave as a carry-on and what you're going to leave at the terminal, and let the airplane carry it. So never use the words never and always. Never use the words never and always. Don't accept. But I know that you did something in 1984. Let it go, because when you are going to go. Now, I've already talked about water probably 4 or 5 times in this, but hydration with lemon. I do 2 ounces of lemon and 2 ounces of water with my Ganoderma drops. It's sitting by my bedside. Do it first thing in the morning as soon as I wake up. You will then drink while you're going throughout the day. You may not be used to drinking 80 to 100 ounces of water a day. You may have to go ahead and set your intervals on your phone so that you're going to be drinking every 30 hours. Get in the habit of doing it hourly during your day. Very, very important. Carry that water bottle with you. My husband calls it my sippy cup. I'm probably going to be buried with it because I don't go anywhere without my water bottle. Flavor your water. Cucumbers, lemon, lime. I love the lemon lime thinking, and then it looks so pretty with having a little strawberry, or as I already said, pomegranate seeds. What a beautiful way to have an antioxidant in your water. And take a few sips as you go. Now, attracting prosperity, that financial pillar, the last one that I mentioned, that law of attraction. Think about it. I'm going to give you some affirmations. Are You ready? I am a magnet. Money flows freely to me. I release all resistance to attracting money. I am worthy and I am in a positive cash flow. There is always more in life. I naturally attract good fortune. I am financially free. My income exceeds my expenses, and my income is way commensurate to my personal development. Now, I decide and I deserve to be paid for my skills, time, and knowledge. I have a positive relationship with money, and I know how to spend. My income just increases constantly and exponentially. I am wealthy in more ways than one. My job, my business allows my life to be the life I choose to live and the life I desire. I am connected to the universal supply of money. How important are those in this COVID era? See, when you think opposite, why was number 10 so important? Law of attraction. When you think opposite of everyone else, you are going to get more than you ever imagined. And yes, there's a great app by Rhonda Byrne, who was the creator of The Secret. It's called The Secret app, where you can go in and log into gratitude. You can do affirmations. It will give you alerts 3 times a day. Do that for 21 days. Be that your New Year's resolution. And that tip will change your life. And yes, this is an ad for me, Jody. My upcoming book, The 21 Days to Your Best You. When you listen to this broadcast, all you've got to do is just text me, Jody, at 678-522-3757. Email me, JODEE at healthcoachjody.com. And you can get when the book comes out earlier in the new year. And guess what? All you have to do is pay $5.95 shipping and handling. It will take you through the next 21 days as a life and transformational and a health coach. Every single one of these are so important. And boy, is this one important. It's called Better Sex Life. Sex and money, money and sex, they go together. Educate yourself. Well, good self-help materials are always, and there is not a single issue with your sexuality or sex life that will not have a solution online. Give yourself time. I can say this as a mature senior adult. As you age, your sexual response, it will slow down, but it doesn't mean it's non-existent now, does it? See, you can improve your chances with your partner just by finding a quiet, comfortable, interruption-free time limits. Lubrication is good. Why not get the best? If lubrication for women, the pill for the man, well, why not use technology in this area, just like we use it on everything else? So just remember, throughout the day, get your physical attraction magnet together. Even if you're tired, you're tense, upset about a problem, just if you engage in kissing each other, have the gift of touch. You know, we love auditory, we love visual, but we love kinesthetic as well. Combining all 3 of those entities will just do amazing things for your sexuality. Practice touching. The central focus of just touching, those techniques that therapists often use with couples sitting on the couch. I think what I have missed the most is just looking on a Zoom is not the same as a hug. So establish physical intimacy whenever you can, and it will be and just will give you far more benefits than you could ever imagine. The last 2, bind with your mind and spirit, more spirituality. Explore your physical core. What is it about you that you are? It's what you believe that, and decide without any preconceived notion, it is about you and you in touch with your creator, whose original name is Yahuwah. It's that easy. By exploring your spiritual core, you're simply asking yourself questions about you, your life, and what has meaning. Look for those deeper meanings. Go deep inside yourself. If you can get to the beach, if you can get to the mountain, just get to your backyard. If you can just go to a quiet pace because you're snowed in during these winter months, just have that quiet time that you can think of how you think and feel and how you are being. Leo Buscaglia, the love psychologist, said we are human beings. But we're more than that. We're human becoming. See how you are becoming with your spirituality. Yoga is one of those exercises that will do this, and will get in touch with you, your physical core, your emotional core, and your spiritual core to know what you really believe. It's about you and you incorporated. You are president and CEO of this corporation, which is you. Una vida, una cuerpo. One life and one body. One body and one life. They go together now, don't they? Just make time for travel. I know that we've not been able to do this COVID area, and some areas are still shut down. But travel in your mind. Go to those virtual places or travel around the block. A change of scenery so that you can get in touch with your spirituality, which will then go to your mindset. In this life that we have until we transition to the other side, it's all mindset. What is in here? We only use 10% of it. What if you use more this year? What if you use just that bit that made all the difference to you and you alone and you incorporated? Well, challenging situations, obstacles, they're just a big part of life. We've had our share this year now, haven't we? But it's not what happens to you, but respond. It's not that thing, it's what is that thing that inside of obstacles into opportunities is the way a peak performer always acts. And I know if you have been spending this time and sharing it with me right here with Health Coach Jody, you feel that now, don't you? Practicing gratitude. And I'm going to make a suggestion. We're coming towards the end of the year. Get yourself a gratitude jar, one of those mason jars, and put a slip of paper every single day you're grateful for. Guess what you can do at the end of 2021? You get to make it a family, a personal, a couple's ritual of getting these pieces of paper out and reading it. It will be like your fortune cookies being transformed back to the back of and going back into time as you are going forward and being grateful in space. It's a wonderful personal, couples, and family tradition. One slip of paper a day, it's a-okay, but it lowers stress. That laughter of looking at those papers, those pieces of papers, let's say, in retrospect, you'll have a great time with that. It will give you coping skills because, okay, I've got my gratitude thing down for today. It will help your mood and increase self-esteem. We could all use a little more confidence and self-esteem right now. And negativity and positivity, this is what I will end with, cannot house and be housed in the same body. You're either positive or negative. And be saying, as ladies, I'm just a little pregnant. You either are or you aren't. So that negativity removed will leave more positivity for you. Because there are three types of people in this world. There are peak performers, those positive people that turn opportunities from obstacles every single time. They're those 1%ers, the 2-3%ers. And then there's the other part of the world, those 60%ers that they don't make things, they just talk about what's happening, like the weather, politics, whatever the current events are. They are medium people, but those bottom dwellers, they just wonder what happened. So, see, you made me cough on that one, now didn't it? Oh my goodness. So you want to be someone who makes it happen, talks about what happens, or wonder what happened. See, we only have this present moment. That's why it's called a gift. I said it earlier. You're the only person that will never leave you. Our Creator, Yahuwah, made you just the way we're having this time together, just the way we were supposed to. And you've been branded. Guess what? My Tervis Tumber said, it's my J for Jody. You've been branded with your brand on you. So take this, just like the snowflakes that are out in North America right now, because it's very cold this time of year. You look at a snowflake, you look at your thumbprint. There are no two that are alike, and neither are you, neither am I. But together, when we take these 12 days for holiday health, it will be more than just the holidays. It will be for your new year in 2021. And what I hope and pray, it will be for the rest of your life. As I always end, be the best that you can be, because you spent this time, Coach Jody, when we consciously look at our lives, a new paradigm, we can affect ourselves, we can affect our social circle, and we affect the world. Be that kind of change, as Maya Angelou said, that you want to see in the world. But just for today, helpful holidays, helpful holidays, helpful holidays to you. Back to you, Peter.
I am here. Fantastic. Woo! I don't know if you could see. I don't think you could see me. Let me see if I could do this, but I don't want to take. Well, let's see if I can figure this out. Here we go. Oh,
there we go.
Oh, there we are. I'm there. I don't want me. I want you. I don't know how we're going to do this. Hold on one second. You back on. Well, I am happy that you are here. Hey, I'm so happy that you're here. And thank you so much. We're going to make sure that people can see this of youtube.com/Building Fortunes Radio. We'll put it on our YouTube channel. We'll have it on Twitch. We'll have it on Facebook. And we're going to catch everybody next year on Jody. Thank you so much. We're going to catch everybody next time. Bye for now.